right. Starting late, had stuff going on, got absolutely zero sleep. We're in for it today. We got delves to do. Lots and lots and lots of delves. It's actually not that many. We have like 4 characters to do. I'm actually gonna go to Undermine first. We have like 4 characters to play. Not that. It's honestly not that many. But is a big but. Even though I got no sleep today, I did see something I was quite excited for. And that is the new DLC to RimWorld. That I am excited for. I don't know if you guys know what RimWorld is, but man, it's a great game. You want to know what else is troll? Oh, you want to know something troll? Look at this. So I've been trying to get bracers. I've been trying to get hero bracers to replace mine so I can like catalyst them so I can finish my set. I did a run last night to get the final mask. I have all 8. I got bracers, but they're champion bracers because I already got all the hero drops I can get for the week. That was really nice. It's just like, it's so troll. Oh well. Oh well. I'm sure I'll get it eventually. I wish it was this week. Oh, come on, I got double uppercutted.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
I didn't even look down there to see if we needed to go down there. It's gonna be a bit of a quieter day for me because I'm honestly like so exhausted. I'm hoping that the lunch I ate will give me some like at least a little bit of energy to get through the day. But man, is it brutal. It is honestly so brutal today.
Watch your step.
Let's see. We don't need to go down that way. This is a bit risky, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Watch your step.
No problem. I keep underestimating like how strong this character is, and then when I then I overestimate it at times. This like honestly, my evoker is like incredibly powerful.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
Yep, thanks, Bran. Honestly, though, I am very excited for the new RimWorld DLC. It's gonna add spaceships and stuff. Like, oh man, I love RimWorld. Anything to extend like the longevity of the game is just an amazing idea. It's probably more likely gonna be like its own contained thing where it's like you don't necessarily have to, or like you can just like straight up jump into like spaceships and stuff, and then like beat the game that way. But like the fact that there's just more stuff coming to the game is like makes me so happy. I love RimWorld. It's honestly one of my favorite games of all time. I love that game.
Watch your step.
It's so good.
Watch your step.
Oh man.
Watch your step.
There we go. Going down. We're almost through this one. I'm glad it's this variant of this delve, because this delve is already pretty quick, but this variant makes it so much faster.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
I actually didn't really pay attention to which ones are up today. Waterworks, okay, that one's okay, depending which one it is. The Dread Pit, okay. Okay, so it's okay, they're not horrible. Two of them can be kind of annoying, depending on which variant it is. But we don't have to do like half of my characters are done basically. So it's not that big of a deal. We don't have to like we have to do all of them today. Like the Warlock, I really enjoyed playing my Warlock, but since it's done, I'm just gonna set him on the shelf. So my Warlock is done. My Boomkin might be like a filler character because while the Boomkin has like all the gear I want on it, I honestly still have a lot of fun playing it. So we'll probably end up playing the Boomkin like tomorrow or something. But like the Warrior, for example, like we'll play the Warrior this week. We'll get its vault done just because it's already halfway done. But like the Warrior, like we'll probably put on the shelf to be like another extra character where it's like, well, if we need something to do, we'll do it. Because I mean, it's already, the character's done. I have the full set on it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't even know why I waste time pulling the crab. But next week though, it might be a little different because we got that belt coming. So we might have to, we'll probably have to play on all the characters to get the belt. Well, but we'll see. I haven't looked too much into the belt at all. Like I know that it has like an upgrade tree, and I know that I know a lot of people or I saw a Wowhead post about it where they like simmed it or something, and they were showing like the effects compared to like a different belt. Like it's I don't know what belt they were comparing it to. but it's not very strong. Like some of the effects are just not strong.
Watch your step.
Which, I mean, isn't the end of the world. Because, I mean, like, I'm not gonna... To be honest, I probably won't be even playing long enough to get it fully upgraded.
Watch your step.
Like, I'm just gonna... Like, probably this will be, like, the last month we play WoW. Then we'll take a break and play something else. Hey, Vonda, how you doing? Not the best. Not the best. I had some pretty crazy insomnia last night, so I didn't get a minute of sleep, like at all. I was basically just lying in bed for, you know, 8 or 9 hours, so that was fun. But my mom stopped by, brought some Taco Bell, so I had a pretty decent lunch. So, I mean, I guess there's that. But how you doing? You doing all right? I'm pretty tired. I mean, I'll say that. I'm pretty tired. I feel pretty crappy, but today we're not getting. Today's just not that bad. Ooh, ouchie! He almost one-punched me.
Here's your take of the spoils.
Okay, we got all our guys. But I am very tired. I'm very tired. Hope you're doing well over there, though, Vonda. It's nice that you're here. You serious? What? Why did my thing go off? Yeah. That's good. How's he doing? Is the dog doing all right? Is he doing all right today? Oh, we're done with this one. He's slowly getting better. That's good to hear. I'm glad he's doing a little better. What you got going on today? You gonna be doing any WoW stuff?
These pipes were not rated for this much pressure.
We'll go up to Dornagal. We'll go do the one by Dornagal. We'll do that one first. Oh my goodness, I am tired. I'm so tired. This is gonna be quite a stream. I'm so cooked. Oh my god. We're logging in a while now. I do the delve. All right. I gotta take care of the good old animals. You know, Vonda, you can probably do the one in Undermine super quickly. That one is like really, really fast. It's the gold elemental one. I mean, I guess you just saw me do it, so I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious, but it's a gold elemental one. That one's super, super fast. Oh man, this is gonna be a long stream. This is gonna be a long one. I almost didn't stream today because I feel so crappy, but I figured I might as well. just do it because we're gonna be done with WoW. We're gonna be done with WoW probably halfway through the month, or the month of the game time. I don't know, but I don't know how long it's gonna take us. But you want to know what's annoying, Vonda? So yeah, last night. I got my 8th mask unlocked, right? I had some free time, so I decided to do it. And of course, after I get all the heroic items I can this week, the vision I did drops me a pair of bracers. Like, of course it does. And their champion, of course. Couldn't have dropped me the heroic ones instead of a useless trinket. No, 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 no. See, that's the thing though, is I don't have that problem. I never like fall asleep. Well, it's not grats. It's not grats. I need this to be a heroic item, and it wasn't the heroic item I needed. It's annoying. I'm upset, but I got the 8th mask. So I mean, I guess that's grass to that. So we can play around with that. I don't know if it's gonna be tonight, because I feel like tonight we'll just focus on doing delves. We'll just get our delves out of the way. And then tomorrow we'll definitely have some free time tomorrow. We might give eight masks a shot. I'm so annoyed. Like it just couldn't have dropped me the heroic item I wanted. Oh no, no, no. I have to get all the garbage first. To be honest, this character might not even get done, because I've been trying to get those bracers for so long and they just will not drop. Oh my god! What in the world was that? Not yet. Today, we might do it today. I did 5 mask in Stormwind last week, but for Orgrimmar this week, we'll probably, if I'm feeling up to it, we'll probably do a little bit today. We'll probably give one a go today, and then, but tomorrow for sure we're gonna do a 5 mask on the Shadow Priest. Tomorrow for sure. It's just gonna depend. Oh my gosh, you're back, Murgy. What's going on, dude? Oh, you're gonna do that? Okay. Let's just get rid of him. Well, thanks for checking the stream out, Murgy. Jeez, man.
Get out of the way!
I don't know if you're a bot or something, but jeez, dude. Okay. More of you, huh? Interesting. Thanks for checking the stream out, dude, but wish you guys weren't so weird. Yeah, was it the best one ever, the explosive ones? I hate those guys. They're so annoying.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh man. No. I hate the explosive allies, man. They're so annoying. Oh, we're gonna get ganked. What is with them? What is with everybody today? We're gonna get ganked though. Don't want to get ganked. Fun, fun, fun. Whoops.
Here's your take of the spoils!
Thanks, Bran.
Charging. Move.
Oh, let's see. Let's get rid of this stupid thing first. I think it is so annoying when you like try to get the hatcheries. It still like craps out a dude. Good for you, man. What is with the like the trolls and the boss? That's crazy. Thanks for checking the stream out, dude. But I wish you guys weren't being so weird. Let's see. We don't need the rare. Oop, almost ran into the cart.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, whoops. I was not paying attention.
Summon the Rubians. Don't stand in them.
There we go.
Watch your step.
Oh man, we still have like, I don't even know. Let me see. I don't even know which characters I'm gonna do delves on this week.
Watch your step.
Like I know that there's a couple characters I need to get done. But like outside of that, like I don't even know if I want to like worry about logging into my like Warlock or something.
Watch your step.
I'm kind of getting fucking wrecked. Let's just get rid of this stupid thing so he doesn't crap out more webs. Oh, okay, I'm getting ganked. I actually don't know if the underpin can get hit by the minecart.
Charging. Move.
Oh my god, I'm dying. This might not be very good. Depends on where he throws, or where he flame throws. Yep, there we go. That's not the poorest. This is a messy gank. Gonna flamethrower. There we go. Okay, so the underpin cannot get hit by the minecart. There we go. That was a rough one.
Legal deeded land.
Let's see. Okay, this is the last Nemesis pack, dude. See if we can get him on the track. There we go. Easy. I'm playing like crap today, though. What boss? It's got to be the cart lady, right? Pretty sure that has to be the boss. Right? It's the cart lady. Yeah, it's the cart lady. I really want to get rid of my funhouse lens so I can start using my weapon proc. Maybe I should just swap it out, like in the macro. Oh, give me a fat stack of haste, though.
They'll maybe using that move.
Watch your step.
Oh, we got lucky. I can purge these. Or cleanse, I guess is the better word, not purge. Yeah, Brand's dinosaurs will kind of just carry the fight. We don't even really do the fight.
Watch your step.
There we go. Oh, I guess I thought that was going to be a crit, but it just wasn't. No, well.
I'll give you a hand with this one.
Wow, we completed a delve. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. My brain is so fried. Holy crap. This is gonna be one of a kind stream today. I'm so fried. I'm kind of hoping that my lunch should wake me up a bit, but it is not doing anything. I guess it's more of like an early dinner more than lunch. I ate at like 3 o'clock, so I guess it's either a really late lunch or an early dinner. It's gonna be so annoying getting the last item on this character, though. Like, I honestly think that I'm gonna like have to play this character until I stop playing to get my item. Like, I just need that one item. Like, it's always one item, and you just will never get it. Where are we going now? The waterworks? The waterworks. So which one is this? If this is the... Are we gonna have to do... Oh, it's the stomp one. It's the one where you have to stomp the thing. Okay. I mean, it's definitely one of the more annoying ones for this. But it's not that bad. Oh, we'll have to grab this guy. It's gonna probably pull his buddy.
Hold on to it.
Yeah, pulled the guy. Oh, here we go. This is not good. Okay, never mind. I thought it pulled all of the dudes. It only pulled a couple. Come on. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I don't think I need any other guys in this room. No. You just need to get this dude out of the way. Ow. I'm definitely playing like crap today. Definitely not my best. I feel like I'm going a lot slower.
Here's your take of the spoils.
Thanks, Brand. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll play the warrior next, and we'll just get the warriors its next vault just to get it, because it's, I mean, like I said, it's already halfway done. I might as well, because I mean, other than that, like, the only other character we're really, to be honest, the only other character is like the paladin and the shadow priest. The only two other characters, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm out of that, no problem. We'll have to not go there. We'll have to go that way. Oh, come on. He was stupid and died. Hey, it happens. It happens. I have died many a times in very stupid ways. In very many ways. What character are you playing? You doing your Shadow Priest? Ow. Thanks, Brand. Brand actually saved me there. I have to pull this. There we go. You know, the thing is, this delve actually like isn't very long, like lengthwise, but it honestly feels like one of the longer ones to play. The Shadow Priest, cool. Cool. The Shadow Priest will be the last character I play tonight. Go get to it eventually. There we go. Yeah, I don't know, this delve, like, it's not that bad, but honestly, this one feels like one of the longer ones, and it's like lengthwise, it's not that bad. It's I think it's the amount of mobs. Like, there's just because there's so many mobs. And of course, since I'm doing an 11, all the mobs have just like a crazy amount of health. Oh, you know, Brand, I'm trying to be careful, but I have like a massive, nasty dot on me that's just doing stupid damage. Alright, we have to go that way, so we'll have to get these guys. Oh, we have to go that way too. I can't underestimate or understate how excited I am for the new RimWorld DLC coming out, though. Waking up today with that announcement, or I say waking up, I crawled out of bed because I didn't even sleep. But I crawled out of bed and I saw on Steam that they posted what their new DLC is gonna be, and honestly, I am so happy with it. I can't wait to play it. I love RimWorld. Adding spaceships, like you basically get to be a nomad. Like, they're adding like official ways to be like a nomad. You can have like a spaceship, you build it. You can have your colony up in orbit and stuff. Like, I think that's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna love it. Like, there's no way I don't like it. Like, I even kind of liked, a lot of people didn't like Anomaly. I actually kind of liked it. And if I liked Anomaly, I'm definitely gonna like, I don't even know what's it called. Odyssey. Yeah, it's called RimWorld Odyssey. That's the new DLC. It's adding like new biomes and stuff too. I was never good at surviving in like any other biomes outside of like if like an ice sheet. Like, I know people like to play I survived on an ice sheet. I could, if I really tried, I probably could do it, but that's not what I'm good at in RimWorld. Like, I'm more of like I'm better with like the combat and stuff. Like actually building and like having a functional like colony I can get done, but I end up having problems like every now and again that I have to like fix because like I made a stupid error, like, you know, like 10 hours in or something. I love that game. The new DLC is going to be so much fun. I can't wait for it. And what's cool about RimWorld is that they don't like hype up their DLCs that much. So like when they announce it, it's only a month away. Like it's not like they're like, oh, this DLC is coming out next year. No, it's a month away. They don't announce it until it's a month away. It's like you only have to wait a month knowing that that DLC is coming. So that means we can finish up WoW, we can finish up Darkest Dungeon, and then we can play the new RimWorld up or DLC. Like I'm set. Because like I don't think we'll be playing WoW next month unless something changes and like I just decide that I want to keep playing like another month. Like I'll probably end up taking a break after this month, and then we'll switch it up and play some other stuff. Like we'll finish up our Darkest Dungeon run, and then of course now that I know RimWorld has a DLC coming out sometime next month, like I'm gonna definitely be wanting to play that. Like even if we're not finished with Darkest Dungeon, we'll be playing RimWorld. I love RimWorld. Honestly, an amazing game. And of course the new Victoria 3 DLC coming out. Yeah, so I said that the Victoria 3 DLC was coming out over the weekend. It's coming out on Tuesday. So unfortunately I won't even be able to like play it. I'll be too busy grinding stuff out. What is with you guys today? You guys are weird. Thanks for checking the stream out, man. But you guys are weird. You guys are weird, man. I give you guys props though. Like if you guys are making accounts to keep like trolling people's streams, like good on you. But like that's persistence. But jeez, man, it's a little weird.
Watch your step. AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Oh shit.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Kind of getting low here. This might be a bit of a rough one.
Watch your step.
No, 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 no. Okay.
I'll give you a hand with this one.
All right. What do we get? Jeez, the trolls are out today, man. Well, thanks for checking the stream out, guys. Like, even though you like, it's crazy you guys are creating accounts as a troll people, but hey, at least you guys are checking the stream out, so thanks. All right, last one for this character. Okay, that one's kind of funny.
Time to stand up and shut this down.
All right. Oh, fuck.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
How many accounts you guys have? That's crazy. You guys have like 20 accounts. That's dedication and a half. True.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Okay, there's nothing here. Guys. Ugh. Oops. Oh, fuck.
Grandpa.
Got wrecked. Yeah, Bran's like only good when he has dinosaurs. Like he tries. He definitely tries when he heals, but his dinosaurs definitely carry it.
Treasure close by.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
The one thing about this delve is that the fire guy's the only one you need. If they're not on fire, don't even waste your time with them. Oh, I don't have engulf up. Okay, never mind. Don't even need it. I want to get the stupid spider thing out of the way first. Then we'll grab this asshole. Oh, no, not much commentary today though. I'm like so tired. Like that's my problem. I'm just so tired because I don't even know what to talk about. I did get an email from Eve Online though. Like after like ranting about it for 20 minutes, I did get an email from him. Not about the rant or anything, but they sent me a survey asking me like why I don't play the game. I thought that was kind of funny. It was just like a super weird coincidence. I mean, like nothing really going on, to be honest. Like I'm just tired. Like that's kind of all I have today is I'm just tired. And the new DLC for RimWorld, that I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I think there was something else too. I don't remember exactly what it was. It's like they were listening. No, I that's funny. It's just like one of those things where it's like pure coincidence. That'd be crazy though if they were listening. That would be insane. Like I don't think the game is bad. It's just it's too expensive for what it is. Like that's my only like major gripe about the game. Like when I play that game, I understand that yeah, I'm probably gonna get like no matter what I do, like people are gonna want to ruin it, you know. Well, I wouldn't say even ruin it because like it's part of the game. But like $20 to have people basically like warp into like whatever you're doing is kind of annoying. Like you're paying $20 to like kind of be paranoid. It's weird. Like, it's a good game. It's just not $20 worth. And it's a month too. It's a subscription. Like if WoW, even if WoW went up to $20 a month, like for me, that'd be a super hard sale. Like I don't even know if I'd play WoW for $20 a month, to be honest. That might be where my my WoW career ends. I just like never play the game again. $20 a month is steep for a game, at least in my opinion. I'm sure there are people out there that don't mind paying $20 a month, and obviously there are, because EVE Online has a decent chunk of people still playing the game, and I know a lot of people that play that game have like multiple accounts that they're paying for like $20 a month, but like for me, it's just no, not my thing.
Watch your step. Watch your step. AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Come on.
Watch your step. Watch your step. AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Oh, this boss. I'm glad that today like some of the delves are more annoying, but I'm glad that they're like easy bosses. It's kind of nice. Hey, that was a quick one. I did that one under 12 minutes. That one's pretty quick. And that means this character's done. I think, anyways. Yep, all done. On to the warrior. Oh, shoot. All right, on to the warrior. Hang on just a second. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. So I don't think that there's like nothing I can really get on the warrior other than like a ring or something. So I mean, like the vault's gonna, for this character, the vault's gonna be boring next week, but it is what it is.
Dim lighten and absolutely no airflow. Perfect day for a race.
I should blast through this super quickly. Hopefully.
Look out There's treasure here.
Don't hit the thing. Okay, we're good. Like, I saw everybody in the delve, so that was kind of weird.
Watch your step.
I'm just gonna tank it.
Watch your step.
Kind of want to pull these guys too. Yeah, I'll do it. All right. The warrior is so good. Like, honestly, warrior is a lot of fun. Like, the only downside is the AoE cap is kind of harsh. I mean, for delves, like, it doesn't even matter. Okay, well, I didn't want to pull that, but I guess we pulled it anyways.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
I don't need to go down there.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Like, it's honestly kind of nice having just a big fat HP pool. As I get like almost one shot.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Yeah, this variant of the delve is super quick, which is kind of nice.
Watch your step.
Mid-combat loot. I actually, to be honest, like, the way my camera was angled, I thought the guy was like up top here. Like, I just like totally spaced out. Like, holy crap, man. If I end up doing a 5 mask tonight on that Shadow Priest, it's gonna be a one hell of a 5 mask. Like, honestly, I'm having like flashes of energy and then like just like flashes of being tired.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
But I don't know what my strategy is going to be for Rexar. That's kind of the gonna be the hard part. Like, honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna get through him. Like, obviously people do it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's super hard. Like, it's definitely something that I'm doing that makes it difficult. But just for some reason with that Shadow Priest, like when I get to Rexar, he just like, he's like the biggest wall ever. I just cannot do it. Like, his stupid boars do so much damage, and then if you recover from his boars, he turns around and does a bunch of damage. That if probably my strategy is gonna have to just be like wasting my revive on him, or like my cheat death, because I don't really know of a good way to like nuke down the boars as a Shadow Priest other than like saving the Void Torrent and then using the Void Blasts on them, right? Like, that's the only thing I think of, or like fearing them and then trying to get them down before they get me. Because on my Boomkin, it's not that bad because I can just like Star Surge them, and if they fall over, my Warrior, I can just Blade Storm and then just like melts them. There's no way people are paying 1,000 gold for a pair of Explorer pants.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Ow. Holy, I'm taking a lot of damage.
Watch your step.
Oh, you know what another game I've been wanting to come back to is Voices of the Void. I don't know if any of you guys have played that one, but that's a great game. I've been kind of waiting for a couple updates before I go back and play it, but Voices of the Void on stream would go crazy. Maybe next time it has like a big update, I'll add that to the list. Such a cool game. We got all of our dudes. Just need to get this guy, and now we're on the boss. I wonder why they decided to have the final boss with this variant be so like low HP. I'm stuck in combat with something. Wow, a chess piece. All right, Brian, let's go. Come on, Brian, let's get out of here. Oh man. Okay, well, you heard that when I left. Come on, game. Really wanted me to do a race, I guess. Yeah, the only item this character doesn't have that's heroic is the ring. This is real, honestly, like, my warrior is just my lucky character. Oh man, the one thing I definitely don't like about this variant of this delve, like, it's nice and like, don't get me wrong, the delve, this version of the delve is really easy. The carts make it really like easy to do, but I think it's so annoying when the flying dudes put down their web like right on top of you. I'm gonna get the flying thing out of the way. There's one. Oh, and we got Crusader Kings 3 at the end of the year too. Like to play, like, we're kind of loaded up when we're getting loaded up with games. I completely just like space out on that. Like, they added or Paradox released another dev blog about it. I think like a lot of people about Crusader Kings 3 complain that the game is really easy, and I think that the game is like on the easier side, like compared to the second one. But the way that they're making the new like government for like China and stuff looks, it honestly looks like it's going to be a bit more difficult to play. So maybe people who have been asking for more like difficulty are going to actually have more difficulty to play. Like it's a, if any of you guys have played it before, it's like from what I see, the government's type is going to be like Byzantium. It's gonna be like the Byzantine Empire, where you have like where the people who you appoint don't necessarily control the land; they're just like governing the land. But instead of having like your own gold pool, you're gonna have an empire-wide gold pool, and then all of the AI and stuff are gonna use that money to like build up their land and stuff. And, you know, CKAI is actually not too bad, but when it comes to building, they make some very questionable choices at times. So one thing I'm kind of worried about is like when you accumulate a lot of gold into that big pool, Like, are they just gonna like start building like crappy buildings that don't give them anything other than like supply? Like everybody's just gonna build just like storage houses or something stupid. Like they're not gonna build any like farms to make money, or I don't even know. Did China? I assume China had castles back then, but I honestly don't know. They shouldn't be a tribal nation, right? Yeah, they have to be feudal. Or at least like that kind of a thing where you build castles. So I don't know. It's gonna be fun though. See, I really like Crusader Kings 3. So like having a map extension on top of like a new government type and stuff is gonna be kind of cool. I always like starting landless and working my way up to the top. That's always been ever since they added that in like I was it last expansion? Whenever they added the landless titles, like you could be a nobody and then you can like build up and stuff. Like I always found that really fun. So that's what I'll probably end up doing.
Watch your step. Interrupt. Watch your step. Watch your step.
You know, a thing that I found kind of funny was I saw a bunch of people. I say a bunch of people. It was some ordinary gamers, Mudahar, and then there's a YouTube channel called like Inside Gaming. It's ran by Bruce Green and like Lawrence Sontag, and they were talking about Ubisoft games, more specific like old Ubisoft games that like required some like really crappy online DRM to work. And I always think it's funny that like everybody, like no matter what Ubisoft does, everybody just craps on that company. Like they totally deserve it. Like I'm not gonna sit here and defend Ubisoft. Like they put this crap DRM in their game. So basically what happens, right, is if you download like Splinter Cell, like one of the Splinter Cell games, that's what the example they were using. So like it was like Splinter Cell Blacklist or something, right? Like an old game. Bruce Green installed it, and the game basically didn't work at first, right? The game was like, like he would open it in Steam and it wouldn't work. So he bought it on Ubisoft and it still didn't work. The game wouldn't open because the DRM is super broken now, right? So he found like an old post that someone said where they removed like the DRM, like DLL, and he got the game to work. But every single time he would do something in the game, it would crash like 5 minutes later. And that's, to be honest, I'm pretty sure the reason why it's crashing is simply because the DRM, right? But like no matter what Ubisoft does, it's so awful. I hate that company. Like Ubisoft is a terrible company. And that sucks too, because Ubisoft like has okay titles. Like I actually really enjoyed Assassin's Creed Odyssey back in the day, right? Like I bought that game, I bought it on sale, and then I really enjoyed it. I got Valhalla. I thought Valhalla was a little long, but I enjoyed it. It was fun for a little while. I like the Anno series. You know, they're I don't know if they're necessarily specifically developed by Ubisoft, but they're published by Ubisoft. I like Anno and stuff like that. But like every time, or nowadays, my like thing with Ubisoft is I don't want to support that company ever. And now that they're like, people are like talking about their old titles like Assassin's Creed 2 and their old Splinter Cell games not working. Like it just makes me even like even more hesitant to buy any games from them. What sucks is I want the new Anno game. Like I really like Anno, but like now that like the way Ubisoft has been, right? Like my big like self boycott to Ubisoft started when they took the Crew away. Now I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think the Crew is like some amazing game that deserves like, you know, insane praise and like has to. You know, it has to, it's like it's like, oh, it's a great game, it's amazing, and it's stupid that they took it away. I bought the game and I want to keep it. It's my game. They should have put a single player patch in. I liked it when I played it, but it's not an amazing game. And that's kind of what's, at least for me, what started the whole like my whole anti-Ubisoft thing, right? Was they took the crew like away from everybody. You can no longer play the original crew game. Like you can't even download it. Like even if you wanted to like try to make your own like server for it, you can't download it. So they completely removed the game from everybody. And that was when I decided I hate Ubisoft, like supremely hate Ubisoft. But now that now that people are starting to like try out their old games and their old games don't work, that makes me hate them even more. And again, that sucks because I really wanted to play the new Anno. And now I have to decide if I'm gonna keep boycotting them, or like, I say boycott, it's just I'm not buying their products. It's not even really a boycott. But now I have to decide if I'm gonna like just not buy Anno, or just deal with it and give Ubisoft money. And they're probably gonna charge like 80 bucks for that game too. Like, that's also another thing. If they charge 80 bucks for it, I'm definitely not gonna buy it. But like Assassin's Creed Shadows, for example, is a game that like I didn't necessarily want to buy, but like if they didn't take the crew away, like I would have waited for it to pop up for like 20 bucks or something. I would have picked it up and played it. But like I have a feeling that they just implemented more of their like dog shit DRM and like their more modern titles. Like I'm pretty sure you can still play Odyssey, you can still play, you know, Origin, you can still play you know, Valhalla and stuff, right? But like their old DRM with, you know, the Splinter Cell, Assassin's Creed and stuff makes me wonder, like, if we're gonna get, like, let's say 10 years from now, right? Are we gonna have the same issue with now the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and all that stuff? And it makes me not want to buy any other games anymore. Like even more so. That's lame. Ubisoft needs to do better. And it sucks if you're a Ubisoft fan too, because a lot of people are like, I know there's a lot of people out there that really like Assassin's Creed games, and there's people that even liked like Assassin's Creed Shadows and stuff. And it sucks for them because the company behind that game is a terrible company. Like, it's honestly terrible. Like like they charge you like full price single player game prices, and then they put their stupid store in. Like, oh yeah, you guys could buy you know, just straight up the best armor in the game for $20 fucking. And I think it's so dumb. My like out of nowhere Ubisoft rant right there. I really want to play the new Anno game though. Oh yeah, another thing I saw was GTA Online is getting another business thing. It's crazy to me how much Rockstar has been developing GTA Online. I remember playing that shit back on like when I was playing on Xbox 360, dude. And then when I got it on PC, I moved over to PC. Like my on GTA Online, I'm actually pretty well off. My character's like super rich. I have like the last time I played it was when they added the tow truck thing, the tow truck business, and of course I bought that business and like played it a bit. But they're still adding more crap. Like I'm pretty sure even after the tow trucks they added something else. And to be honest, I might want to jump back on that game and play it a little bit just to like check it out. Like there's, assuming that the business isn't going to cost you like $20 million fucking to buy, because that's been the kind of the thing with GTA Online, is that everything costs just more and more and more. Like I think the tow truck business cost me like $4 million in-game dollars. Like that was crazy. Like cars now are like up in like the 10, like you can get like a race car for like 10 million or something crazy.
Outsiders detected.
Like I couldn't imagine being a fresh new player playing GTA Online nowadays. Like you must be so far behind. Like if you don't have someone in your friend group that has like all the businesses so you could just like make money with them, like you're screwed. Like you have to buy shark cards. Thankfully, I played the game long enough where I've never had to buy a shark card. Like, I bought every business, and like I have tons and tons of money in the game. Like, I think last time I played it, I had like 15 million or something crazy. Like, yeah, like 15 mil, like just sitting in my bank, ready to go whenever I wanted to like play it again. But you're starting fresh, man. You're fighting an uphill battle to not swipe your credit card. That's lame. Which kind of worries me for a GTA 6 and it's like online mode. Like, I don't think that like the single player GTA 6 will have pay to win mechanics. Like, that would surprise me. But like the online mode, like they're gonna totally have day one shark cards. They're gonna have stuff that's just gonna be so like overwhelmingly overpriced in it. Like, it might not even be fun. And keep in mind too, like GTA Online, like I know a lot of people are praising them for finally adding kernel level anti-cheat to the game to like help get rid of some of the cheaters. And you know, I'm all for getting rid of cheaters, right? But kernel level anti-cheat is terrible. Like, it's honestly terrible. Like, it's a security and privacy nightmare for the user. And they're gonna, I guarantee they're gonna add it to GTA 6. And who knows, maybe they'll even add it to the single player component of it. And that kind of stopped me from wanting to play the online mode. Because I mean, I'm not gonna buy GTA 6 on a console. I'm not a console player anymore. I want to play it on my PC. And if they have, like, GTA Online will have to be an amazing game for me to want to play, like, to play the online mode with the anti-cheat installed. I am very much against it at kernel level anti-cheat. I'm not like a conspiracy theorist where I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, they're spying on you and stuff. Well, technically they are, because that's how they work. But they're not spying on you to like watch what you're doing, right? They're not like screenshotting your computer to see what you're doing. Like, the only time though, like, their anti-cheat mechanics actually like pop in is when the anti-cheat thinks you're cheating. But I still don't like that. I think that's awful. And they do, like, I don't know if it depends on what you consider spying too, because like the one thing that it does always do is that it tracks or like captures your IP address and stuff. And like, your IP address is already public, so I mean that's not the biggest of deals. But because it's a kernel anti-cheat and it sits in your most like deepest, rootest part of your computer, it's like, it's all it takes is one guy to find out an exploit, and then all of a sudden every single person who has a kernel anti-cheat on their computer is screwed. And even then, like, I think it was Genshin Impact had a kernel anti-cheat, or has kernel anti-cheat, but they had one before that actually got an exploit found, or had an exploit found. And you don't even need Genshin Impact on your computer for that exploit to affect you. I think Windows 11 has patched it so like it doesn't really matter like that much anymore. But like when it was running wild, like all the attacker would have to do is convince you to put that DLL on your computer, and you're like, they have complete full access to your computer, and that can happen to any kernel anti-cheat. So, you know, one thing I am glad is that Blizzard and like Valve and stuff haven't gone down the route of kernel anti-cheats. But that's one of the main reasons why I'm not playing, or I would never play a game like League of Legends ever again. Their kernel anti-cheat specifically is a extremely nasty one. And what's really lame is that people like just kind of accept it, right? They just accept it like, oh, well, I don't want cheaters, so I'm gonna run a game with a kernel anti-cheat. And they do that, not like, most of the time, most people don't know what the dangers of running a kernel anti-cheat are. But even if they knew the dangers, a lot of people don't care because they just want to play their stupid game. And that's a shame. And that kind of sucks, because I used to really, really like League of Legends back in the day. And then they threw in their anti-cheat, and I'm just like, not anymore. No. Vanguard is a very nasty anti-cheat. It's a very nasty anti-cheat. You have to boot it with your computer. it like Riot claims that the anti-cheat is only active when the game is active, but I have heard from security people that it is actively doing more while your computer is running and the game is not running. Now I think that's more of like we don't know what it's doing, right? Because it's encrypted. So it isn't like the game, it could, like, honestly, it could just be calling home, right? But it makes API calls through Windows with nothing going on. Like if you don't have any Riot game going, not even the launcher open, it's still making API calls on your computer. I'm just not into that. Kernel anti-cheat sucks. And to be honest, like that's one of the biggest reasons why I haven't got Helldivers 2, because that game is right up my alley when it comes to like gameplay wise. I think I would really enjoy that game, but I am not gonna touch it with GameGuard installed on it. Now, GameGuard is one of the, it's not as bad as Vanguard, because Vanguard is like, it boots with your computer, it requires you to have like all sorts of crap. It's like on your computer constantly. GameGuard only runs when the game is running. But the one thing GameGuard does is that it kills processes that it doesn't like. And it's a constant monitoring one. It doesn't just like easy anti-cheat and BattleEye only really like send data to like confirm that they're running, and if they detect a cheat, they'll send some data home to like get you like banned or whatever, to like get more information on whatever is like suspect. GameGuard calls home constantly, sends them a manifest of your crap that you're running on your computer, like basically like a memory map. And it has like a whitelist of apps that it lets you run on your computer. So if you have like, so one of the things I saw recently was the Intel microcode update. So there was like a BIOS update for, you know, the like 14th gen cores and the new ultra cores, right? There was an update to the BIOS that updated the microcode to your CPU. And because GameGuard doesn't know what your microcode is, it doesn't let you play the game. And even worse, I've heard it killing people's like fan control software, or it's like killing keyboard drivers and stuff, causing blue screens and stuff. Like GameGuard is a terrible anti-cheat. Like it's honestly terrible. The day they remove that will be the day I play Helldivers 2. But until then, hell no, I'm not touching that shit at all. No way. Chat's broken. Two seconds, guys. There you go, fixed it. It's not like it. GameGuard is more of a dangerous one. The other anti-cheats have an incentive to not cause issues on your computer. The whole thing that I hear is like the people who are really against it is that like these anti-cheats are constantly spying on you, and while technically yeah, they are spying on you, but the spying isn't like actively watching what you're doing and stuff. The danger is more insecurity because it's such a root part of your computer. That's where the danger is. Because the companies have an incentive to not really like spy on you and like steal data from you, because if they did, depending on where you live, that could, one, be illegal, and two,
Watch your
it
step.
removes trust. And then if you don't have trust, well, people are not going to install your software, and then they won't play the game with that software, and then the companies won't buy their software. But I still don't like it. I do not like kernel anti-cheats. When I like that, the one thing that stops me from buying a lot of games and like playing online games is a kernel anti-cheat. Like I definitely make exceptions. Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm some like perfect Andy who like, oh, I don't let kernel anti-cheats on my computer. I have made exceptions before. Like I've played, you know, Elden Ring. Elden Ring uses easy anti-cheat. I've played, you know, games with Battle Eye. Like I really like the Arma series. Arma requires Battle Eye. Like I played that before. Escape from Tarkov uses Battle Eye. Like I've installed that game and used it and like had to use it before. Like it's just one of those like things where I definitely don't want it on my computer, but I don't want it. I just don't want it. I wish kernel anti-cheat would go away. That's why I'm really hopeful. Like maybe this is like a major cope, like because I know CS2 has a problem with cheaters right now. Man, maybe this is a mega cope, but I think Valve is in the kitchen cooking with their VACnet anti-cheat. It's like an AI deep learning anti-cheat. And I really, really hope Valve comes out with it and just like, it's amazing and it kills kernel anti-cheat. Because honestly, it would make PC gaming so much safer. It honestly would. And then of course, then you come into the other problem with AI anti-cheats and like, how is it actually like observing your game? Is it like actively watching your computer, for example? Or is it just like watching game demos? Or is it like an observer? Like I think that's what VACnet would do, is it would like observe, like if you report somebody or like VAC or something detects a cheat, the VACnet would then kick in and like watch the demo or like actively observe the suspect player. And not on their machine, like on the server side. Like I think that would probably be okay, but I have a feeling that if we were to go down the route of AI anti-cheats, they're gonna make you install something like equivalent to a kernel level anti-cheat, and that would not be fun. That would be pretty bad, because then they would have to actively like watch your screen. I think GameGuard also keylogs you too. Like I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard people complaining that keylogs you. And that sucks too, because I really wanted to play Helldivers 2. Like I was really like, I was hyped for that game. Like when it was first coming out, I was like, this game looks awesome. I really want to play it. I added it to my like my Steam wishlist and stuff, like keeping an eye on it. And then I found out they're running GameGuard, and I actually have used GameGuard before. Back in like Windows 7 era, I had a buddy that was really into MapleStory, and MapleStory used GameGuard, and of course he tried to he tried to get me to play, you know, MapleStory with him, and of course I said, okay, whatever, fine, I'll finally try it. GameGuard broke. I don't know if broke is the right word, but whenever we would open up MapleStory, my Razer keyboard software would break, and all of my stuff, like all of my like extra bindings and stuff in the Razer software, would just not work anymore, and it would only fix it after I restarted my computer. Because opening it, because I tried to open it after like we were done playing, and it wouldn't open. That's old GameGuard go. I'm sure GameGuard nowadays is not as bad as it was back then. Like I'm not gonna like pretend like it's it's some like horrific thing that's like a danger to your machine, but it's definitely one of the nastier ones that like works in a really nasty way. And I've seen people complaining on the Helldivers Reddit, like about or not Reddit, like the Steam discussions about it, like not running with the new microcode for the Intel CPUs, or like killing fan control software. So like if you have like a third-party fan controller, it would break it, and then your fans would go either not spin or go crazy. And that one's bad. If it kills like fan control software, like that can be bad depending on like what kind of hardware you're running, or like how your hardware is set up. Because if you have custom fan controls, you know, maybe you have it set, you know, running on max for a reason. I don't know, maybe one day I'll play Helldivers 2. I'm definitely not gonna buy a console for it though. Like, I know people are having success with it on Linux, but like I had like during like that rant like a couple days ago about Linux. The problem is that you're only one update away from stuff being broken on Linux, and I don't mean Linux itself breaking. I'm talking like the games and like compatibility and stuff. Like, you used to be able to play Apex Legends on Linux, and then they switched to the EA anti-cheat, and it wiped out all Linux support. Now you can't play on it. And if you play WoW, like if you play WoW on Linux, like you're only one Battle.net update away, or one WoW update away for the game not to work on your Linux install anymore. And then either you have to sit there and mess with it to get it to work, or hope that some guy on Reddit or a random forum somewhere finds a fix for it. But I don't think Linux is a solution either. And it's not like I would even want to switch to Linux just to play a game. Like, if I'm gonna do a Linux switch, it would be because like Windows does something awful. Like, the thing is that I don't want to switch to Linux because Windows, at least for me, still works really well. Like, I know there's a lot of people that complain about Windows 11 and like it being unstable, or like all the AI components and all the spying and stuff. Microsoft doesn't really care what you do or have on your computer. Only thing they truly care about is what Microsoft services you run. That's more what their telemetry is after. Like, if you open up like how much you open up Notepad, for example, like that's a pretty nasty like thing to have like get sent back to the service for telemetry. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like that, but that's what they're looking for, not like how many, you know, I don't know, pirated games you have on a computer. They don't give a shit. I think what would make me switch to Linux though is that recall. If recall, because so Microsoft works where it's like like recall got like, people hated recall, right? People were like dead set on hating recall, and I don't blame them. I hate that stupid thing too. I think it's going to be a terrible addition to Windows. But how it like now when they update it for the new like 25H2, I think is when it's supposed to be coming out for PCs with an NPU, and which is what I have. I have a CPU with an NPU on it. When that comes out, it's an opt-in service, right? So you don't have to you have to turn it on for it to work. But the thing with Microsoft is that things that start opt-in end up becoming an opt-out, and then once they're opt-out, then it goes to now you can't turn it off territory. And I think the day recall gets updated, like our computers get updated to 25H2 and recall comes in, I'm gonna have a serious think about switching to Linux. Like, I think that if I don't switch to Linux when they install recall on everybody's machines, my next hurdle to switch to Linux would be when it becomes opt-out. That would probably make me switch to Linux, to be honest. I would even start putting up with all the Linux crap to get rid of that. And I actually like AI too. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I like AI stuff. I think AI is a really cool technology. But I don't want AI like recall on my computer. I think like language models are super cool. I think image generation is super cool. Music generation is really cool. Like the AI, like I made a little Python script with an AI that codes like that. I think that is so cool. But I don't want recall. No recall. But every time I think about switching to Linux, I just remember that I have a laptop with Linux on it, and to like when I turn it on and want to use it, it's totally fine. But the moment I leave the rails, it becomes annoying to use. And what I mean by leaving the rails is like installing games outside of Steam, or like Lutris, for example. Like everybody says, "I'll use Lutris, use Heroic Launcher." Lutris is pretty good. And Heroic Launcher is pretty good. Bottles is good, but it's a little annoying to use. But I don't want to install a launcher to install a launcher to install a game. Like in order to play like WoW, for example, there's a couple ways. Like you can use Bottles or you can use Lutris. Like if you're gonna go the Lutris route, you install Lutris, so there's your launcher. Whoops. And then once you install Lutris, you install Battle.net, so you have another launcher. And then once you open Battle.net through Lutris, you have to install WoW through the Battle.net launcher that's through Lutris. And then it can just randomly break on you if Battle.net gets updated. Or like WoW gets updated. And that's kind of what I mean by annoying. Like, it's definitely better than it was. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's the worst thing in the world. Gaming on Linux gets better every single time I check it out. But at least from my personal experiences with Linux gaming, I still find a lot of stuff on it to be just a little bit too annoying for me to use Linux. Like, outside of Steam, it can definitely be a little annoying. And on top of that, Blizzard doesn't support Linux in general. Like if you install any Blizzard game on Linux, you're rolling the dice of whether it works, and then you roll another pair of dice every time the game updates to make sure it continues working. And then even then, like there's been reports of people getting banned on World of Warcraft for using Linux. They get unbanned, but that's still like one of those things where it's like their anti-cheat detects your Linux compatibility as a cheat and gets you banned. So you can't play the game until they realize that, oh, we banned a bunch of Linux players. Like, that's lame. And eventually I'm gonna have to make the decision. Do I stick with the annoying Windows crap with, you know, AI that like pseudo spies on you, or do I deal with the annoying stuff on Linux, but I can like decide what spies on me if I even install stuff that spies on me? I don't know, man. I think it's I'm just like ranting now. I'm like I know it's gonna sound like I'm kind of unhinged today. I'm really tired. Like I didn't sleep at all last night. Like at all. I lied in bed. I have undiagnosed sleeping problems. I haven't gone to a doctor for it because I just don't want to deal with it. But I think I have insomnia. It takes, if I can fall asleep, it takes me forever. And some nights I just straight up don't sleep. I can't sleep no matter what I do. And last night was one of those nights where I could not sleep at all. And I'm extremely tired. I'm extremely tired. So if I ever come off as unhinged, it's just because I'm super tired, and I apologize for that. I wanted to get a stream in today, so I'm just like streaming while I'm just like super dead. But I mean, if you guys, any of you guys out there are Linux gamers, or like if any like Linux YouTuber or gamer like ever watches this VOD or whatever, one thing I want to see you guys do is show a video of you guys installing like let's say World of Warcraft. Let's just use WoW as an example since that's what I'm playing right now. I want to see what I lose when I install WoW on Linux.
It's treasure. I know it.
Like the one thing that, this is gonna sound dumb, the one thing I really like about modern WoW is that it has ray trace shadows. I think they look really nice, and I've heard on Linux you can't have ray trace shadows. Now I don't know if that's true. I straight up don't know if that's true. I haven't like done my research, and I could just as easily install. Why did I stop to eat? I'm an earthen. I could just like buy it. Like I need to upgrade my SATA SSD to an NVMe anyways. So like what I could do is install Linux on it and just try out Linux for like a day on my actual gaming computer. But I don't want to. I just straight up I don't want to. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like I just don't necessarily want to do it. But also I want to know like how much performance do I lose when I ray trace games, because I really like ray tracing games. I like having maxed out settings on like a game like Cyberpunk. I like all my ray tracing maxed out with all the bells and whistles, like path tracing and everything. I want to know if I were to do that on Linux, how much performance do I lose? Because I know there's a performance drop. Despite what people say about like, oh, Linux gaming is faster on certain hardware and certain games, absolutely. I have seen real world performance differences, like through my own eyes, not necessarily a YouTube video, of Linux being faster in some games than Windows. But Windows is, at least from what I've seen, Windows is still the king if your machine is like a beefy machine. And my machine's pretty beefy nowadays. I also use NVIDIA drivers, or an NVIDIA card, and I know that Linux has had issues with NVIDIA cards for a while. I've actually subscribed to a YouTuber, like I think he's French or something. He does gaming like Linux stuff a lot, but the way that he does it is not very noob friendly. Like he doesn't like let's say he installs a new like a Linux distro he wants to test for gaming. He'll install it and then he will run his games on it, right? Just a couple of games. But then he'll install a custom kernel specifically for gaming on that distro to make it faster. And the moment you leave that like just install and go is when you start losing casual people. And I'm definitely a bit of a techie dude. Like I can, like if I have a problem on Windows, like I can definitely be a power user and fix it. On Linux, I have used the terminal before. I have done some terminal magic on Linux before. So I'm not like, I'm not incessantly against it. But I do like turning my computer on and having it just work. And there are distros where that is the case. Like, if I were to switch to Linux today, I would switch to Ubuntu as my distro of choice. I've used Ubuntu forever. I know it works. I know it updates flawlessly because I've had an install of Ubuntu just be perfectly flawless. I've updated it. I've upgraded to the newest editions. Everything's good. But the moment, like again, with the same issue I said earlier, the moment you start leaving the rails of Linux is when you can start breaking stuff and having problems. And I just do not want to deal with that. And Windows is still the way where you have to like go way out of your way to break it, and Linux is just not that. You can go to like, if you have a problem on Linux and go look up like someone who fixed it, they can give you a command and that command might not work for you, and then it just breaks something random in your machine, and you won't find out something's broken until like, you try to update it, and then you find out it's broken.
Watch your step.
And then you can't update your machine. Or if you do update it, you like boot into a grub menu that like is completely borked and your install is gone. And I know a lot of Linux people, like especially Arch users, who are like, oh, well, just reinstall your distro. How about no? I don't want to reinstall my distro. I just want my computer to turn on and work. Like Windows is a very low maintenance operating system. And like you can switch, you know, like, for Linux, like your low maintenance OSs are like Ubuntu, Mint. And I'm sure there's a couple of Arch variants too that are like that. And I'm sure there's more that also distros that are also low maintenance for Linux, but those are the main ones I know of. But Windows, when I turn on my computer with Windows, I never have to touch any stuff in the background after it's set up, ever. The only time I have ever had to, like, I have had an issue with Windows Update on this install, right? So I upgraded my computer, and I've had weird issues with Windows Update. Windows Update, I don't want to jinx it because it's only been 2 weeks, but ever since I installed the newest update, it's been fixed, and I haven't had to touch anything under the hood for Windows. But I also do know one thing about Windows that I'm sheltered from is ads. My Windows install has no ads, and I mean none. Like I know that, like I've used my mom's computer before, and she's running Windows, I think Windows 10. And when you open up your start menu, there's ads galore. Like half her screen is just fucking ads. Like it's awful. I've had a virtual machine with Windows 11 on it, same deal. You open up your start menu, it's ads. My computer, no ads anywhere. No ads on my start menu, no ads in my settings menu, no ads anywhere.
Watch your step.
So I'm a little bit like sheltered from the average like user experience of Windows, because I know that people have problems with it and they see lots and lots and lots of ads. But like, at least for me, in order for me to switch to Linux, Microsoft would have to do something really bad, like force everybody to use Windows Recall, or start showing me ads. But I've had my Windows 11 install since Windows 11 came out. Or not this install, I've been using Windows 11 since it came out, and I have had no ads at all. So the barrier to entry, at least for me with Linux, is gonna be the maintenance cost. If Linux can be 100% zero maintenance, like Windows, it'd be more tempting for me to switch. But since I play video games, like, it isn't just as simple as installing most games and playing them. Or I shouldn't say most games. A lot of games you can just install and play on Linux without an issue. But there are other games where you have to sit there and you have to use launch options to get them to work. And I just do not want to deal with that. I just want to play my games. I just want to stream. I just want to do my thing. And at least for me, Linux is just not there yet. And that's a shame, because every single time I see like a new big update for Windows, adding some feature that just like increases the telemetry they collect on you, makes me want to switch to Linux. But every time I sit there and like actually think about it, I remember that, oh yeah, the amount of extra maintenance I have to do on Linux is not worth it. And there's also crap that I would lose too. Like, I really like Notepad++, and there are alternatives on Linux to Notepad++. Like, I think Kate is one. Or at least that's the one I know of, right? Like, there's that. But I like Notepad++. Not all of my games are on Steam, so I would have to run a launcher to launch my games. or I do run a launcher to run the launcher to launch my games, which is just an extra step that I don't really want to do. If I ever want to mod a game like on Linux, it can be a bit challenging. Which is a shame. It's honestly a shame. I'm sure, to be honest, I'm sure like Linux will eventually get there, and I will want to switch to it, and I probably will at some point. Like, if Microsoft keeps going down the route of like locking down your system, wanting to like collect more and more telemetry, eventually I will want to do it, and I will bite the bullet and deal with the extra steps to do it. But like right now, it's just, ugh. Every time I think about it, oh, to play this game, you need to go to ProtonDB and find someone with the launch options that work for that game. It's like, oh, nothing. Yes, Linux is open source, and that's a bonus. Linux is fully open source. And the cool thing is about Linux is that there are people working on the stuff that I complain about, like actively, and they are making it better. So like eventually it will get better. Just right now it's not what I want. But yeah, fully open source. You could even commit something to it, assuming it's like someone they would actually want to commit. Like, it's a cool OS. Like, I have it on a laptop that I like mess around with every now and again. Like, I have installed a bunch of old games on it, like that I have just like lying around, like for my discs and stuff. That was a challenge, but I got it done, and it wasn't as easy as, you know, installing them on Windows. But the thing is that all of my CD, like games that I have on CD, at least for Windows, the reason why I don't want to put them on my machine is because they use a very old and a very malicious DRM called Secure ROM, and at least on Linux you don't have to. They're coming on Tuesday. Overcharge is on Tuesday. That's when we get the belt. So good to see you there, man. How you doing? Tuesday is when we get overcharged. How you doing, dude? How you doing, man? Tuesday. Unfortunately though, like, I'm not going to be able to play around with or I shouldn't say I could play around with it, but I'll probably end up taking a break from WoW before I max out like the belt or anything. It'll be fun though. It'll be a fun little like thing to play around for a little bit while I finish out the month of the game or whatever. I think this character's actually done when it comes to like gear. Ooh, grats, dude. That's a crazy item level, man. Lucky you though. I had a terrible vault. Terrible vault. My vaults were honestly horrible.
And absolutely no airflow. Perfect.
They were awful vaults, man. Oh, they were bad. And it makes me sad too. Like one character. You ran 2 Cinderbrew, huh? Are you running it high? Like, are you running Mythic Plus is high enough to get like Mythic track gear? I assume you are. If you have that much item level, you probably are, right? Cinderbrew, to be honest, I think Cinderbrew is my favorite. That or Priory are my 2 favorite dungeons this expansion. Cinderbrew is cool. Like, it's nice and short. It's kind of quirky. Like, it's kind of a cool little dungeon. I like it. Never done it on Mythic Plus though, but it's a cool dungeon. I like Cinderbrew. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's good. That's cool, man. That's really nice of you. You know, I don't know how long we have in this season. I feel like we still have a ways to go. Like probably, like if they're throwing in a belt that's going to be time gated, it's going to take like a month to max out. There's no way that this season's already almost over. Oh, this is a clusterfuck and a half. I'm gonna guess we have probably like 3 or 4 more months of the season, to be honest. Like, I don't think they've even been teasing the next like season at all. But I'm definitely ready to take a break from WoW, though. Definitely ready. I hope the next season will be fun, though. Like, after taking a break, I definitely will probably want to come back. We get a raid dino mount. How do you get that? Is that like an achievement? Dino mount, like the boss? Like let me find it. It's this one, right? Dungeons raid. Like the dinosaur boss? Like this guy? You're gonna get a mount like that? That'd be kind of cool. How do you get it? Is it just like killing the boss on like Mythic or something?
Charging.
Raid rep. Oh, okay. Actually, how do I see my raid rep? Because it's not in this menu, right? I know I'm definitely not like. I definitely don't have very much rep. Bottom right corner of the raid page. Bottom right corner of the raid page. I must be blind. Goblin icon. I have to be blind. I have to just be blind, man. Raid page though. Raid page. Overview. I'm blind, man. I'm just straight up blind. I'm so blind. I don't know where it's at, dude. Whatever. That's cool though, man. That would be something I'll never get. So what are you gonna do with all that item level other than helping people? Like you're just gonna run around like one-shotting everything? Click skull. Skull overview. Oh, okay. So it's gonna be speak to. Okay, oh, I can't even see the mount. Rip and flare. Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get that. I'm definitely not getting that one. That's cool though. How much rating have you had to do to start getting up to that high of like a rep? Have you been like rating since the patch came out? Oh, come on. Well, that thing did like no damage. Damn, man, that's a lot of grinding. And what difficulty? Like, if you do it on higher difficulty, do you get more rep? Like, if you like do it on mythic, you get a lot more than you get on like heroic, for example, or like normal to heroic, like that kind of thing. Bran, you fucking idiot. Why did he shoot at that? He didn't even like, it didn't even pull. Five or six raid bosses, doesn't matter, it counts. Okay. That's cool, man. That'll be a cool mount. That's a lot of raiding though. That's a lot of raid. So if you have more than one character, could you like super farm for it? Ooh, we get the hyena mount. The hyena's kind of cool. I think I have a purple one. Yeah, I think I have a purple one. One per tune. Ah, okay. Come on, lady, hurry up. And I walked onto the cart.
Charging. Move.
How many mounts you got?
Charging. Move.
How many mounts you rocking over there? Should be way more than me. I only have 278. No, I didn't play during that event. I took a really long break from WoW. Like, normally what I do is I just take long breaks. So like, last I played was the 400. Holy shit. So like the last time I played was the middle patch of Dragonflight. It was when we went until the, I don't know what it's called. Is it Aberrus or something? Let me see. I played, yeah, Aberrus. I played Aberrus. And then after like a month or so, I took a break. And then I came back this patch. So I didn't play like the anniversary. I didn't play the first season or anything like that. But I think this time around, I'm not going to take that long of a break, depending on what season 3 ends up being. Like, I'm definitely, like, probably this month is when I'm going to take a break. Yeah, the cavern. I played a lot of it in that, like, cavern area. Yeah, I played down here. I had a whole bunch of rep with these guys. Like, I played that for a little bit, like a month or so. Like, I think I played, like, 2 months of Dragonflight or something. It was a cool expansion. I actually really liked Dragonflight. I just didn't play it very much. But yeah, I missed the anniversary. I didn't get any of that stuff. I'm gonna be taking a break again too. Probably my last goal before I take a break is to finish all of my mythic appearances for all my characters, and most of them are just like one piece of gear away from it. So probably by the end of the month I'll be taking a break. But like I said, if season 3 ends up being fun, I'll probably like stop. I'll probably play a little bit of season 3, depending on like what the transmog looks like. 4 time walking dungeons, 1 new dungeon, and raid. Okay. It'd be cool if they like scaled up like old raid gear. Like if you can go get like, I wouldn't say tier sets, but like trinkets and stuff would be kind of cool. Like weapons with like weird effects. That'd be kind of a cool little like little thing to get.
Watch your step.
Whoops. Where the hell did this guy come from?
Watch your step.
Oh. I mean, dude, my brain is so cooked, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I misread it. I know the War Within is. I didn't get any sleep last night. My brain is so fried. For season 3, okay. I'm so fried. I'm sorry, man. It's funny. I literally didn't sleep last night, so like I'm so fried.
Watch your step.
But to be honest, the only thing I'll care about in season 3 is like the delves, like if they do new delves, and new transmog. I'm like a mega casual now. I don't really care about like progression or anything. That's funny though. I can't believe I misread that. I'm sorry, man.
Watch your step.
I'm actually running off of no sleep, so today's been an interesting day. No sleep at all.
I'll give you a hand with this one.
Well, I wonder why I read it as time walking. Jeez. Oh man. Oh, I need to go to bed. We still have one more character to play too, and we just started. That's funny, man. Time walking. Yeah, like I'm not really Mythic Pluser, so like I don't really give a shit about the like what the new rotation is gonna be. The raid, I'll care. Yeah, exactly. I must have just like completely spaced on the other one. But I don't really give a shit like about the new rotation. Oh, you know what I got? A totally side tangent real quick. I actually maxed out my Flame Radiance rep last night. I decided I had like an extra, like right before I went to bed or tried to go to bed. It was like midnight, and I just like hopped on and did the event real quick. I got this done, so that's done.
Constructs once protected the Isle, but this one's programming has been damaged.
But yeah, I don't really care about the rotation because I don't really do Mythic Plus. And the raid, if the raid's really cool, I'll like give it a shot. But I'm not a very good raider, and I don't really like raiding all that much. This is not my thing. I care like my favorite content, at least that they have added to the game recently, is delves. So I'm really hoping they at least add like 2 or 3 more delves, and then like a new boss, like so you can get like a cool title or something. Because I actually thought the Undermine boss was kind of cool, the Underpin. He was kind of a cool little like thing to try to beat. So I'm hoping for that. But to be honest though, even if they didn't add more delves, like I wouldn't be too offended. But I want cool transmog sets. Like, I think it's really cool that I can do delves and get the mythic appearances for armor. Like, I think that's really cool. So as long as that's really cool, I wouldn't mind coming back and playing. But more specifically, I want like void looking armor. That's what I want. I want some void stuff. I don't think we're gonna see that unless we do like, we go like, I think people have been saying that we might go and like mess with the ethereals on like a void planet and stuff. Oh shit, I'm dying. So maybe when we go do that, maybe we'll get some cool void stuff. You know, maybe. But the thing is they just added, you know, they're gonna just now add the belt, right? The new like item that replaces like the Siren Iron or Siren Isle ring. So does that mean that they're gonna try to extend this patch a little longer? I wouldn't be too surprised if they announced something in July. But if they don't, I wouldn't be, I would like better balanced delve trinkets, but I would rather them just remove the really bad ones. Like, there's some really stinky delve trinkets. Like, I would say probably only like 3 delve trinkets out of like all of them are actually viable enough to use. Like, there's some really stinky trinkets in delves. More specifically, let's see if I have one. More specific, this trinket here is actual garbage. This trinket is horrible. The Garbage Mancer is so bad, man. Same thing with the putter. The putter trinket is horrible. Then I'm sorry for you, man. That trinket sucks. I've gotten the hero version of it so many times. It's horrible. It's so bad. It's so bad. The putter trinket's bad. The rat fang toxin trinket is bad, but it's not like, it's not horrible. It's just bad. Like, I don't know. I think that if they're gonna do a rebalance, they need to remove the really bad ones. So at least we don't have to like worry about those ones. That's my opinion. Because there's some stinkers in there. They're really stinky trinkets. Like the core, like I'm pretty sure the core amplifier is okay. I said this one sucks. I think this one's a. I don't know if this is a delve trinket or not, but this one sucks. I don't know if this is a delve trinket, but it sucks. The candle trinket's okay. I'm trying to think. The noggin fogger trinket, yeah, this one is I know it was really overpowered, but now it doesn't feel very good. The turbo drain is okay, depending on what you are. I think for a melee it's okay. The funhouse lens is a good one. I don't really like it because I don't like on uses, but it's a good trinket. I don't know. They just need to remove some of the really terrible ones. There's some pretty stinky ones in there. But I just want more delve content. That's what I really want. If they wanted me to come back and play season 3, the requirements are cool transmog and new delve stuff. That's my requirement. If they do that, I'll give season 3 a shot for a little while. But right now my plan is to take a break. Like after I finish my characters, once they all have their mythic sets done, I'm gonna set the game down, take a break. Because there's a couple of games I've been really looking forward to playing. Like the new RimWorld DLC that just got announced today. That, oh man, that comes out next month. I'm gonna play the absolute crap out of that. Darkest Dungeon 2, we gotta beat. I gotta finish that game. I don't know if I'm gonna stream Victoria 3, but that game's getting a DLC next week. Like, I'm really looking forward to playing that. I'm gonna die.
Charging.
Brand, you gotta do more damage. I'm dying. You know, maybe this might be asking for too much, but one thing I wouldn't mind is getting Mythic Plus items in the vault for doing delves. I think that would be a good way to expand the delve like item pool for the vault, because a lot of the times I feel like the items I get from the vault are either really awful trinkets, mid-tier rings, or like sometimes if you're really lucky a tier piece, and other times there's like random like pieces of gear. Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. You know, that's a game that I just don't really want to play. It, like, to be fair, it does look really nice. Like, it looks like a cool fun game, but it's too linear for me. You know, like, if you're starting to get a little burnt out on WoW, you know, maybe just like set the game down for like a couple of days, just play that, dude, and then come back to WoW refreshed. Like, that's how I always see WoW, because I know a lot of people that I used to play with who would get really burnt out with the game and then like be like, oh man, WoW is so bad, like I'm so burnt out, I don't want to play this anymore, but I'm gonna keep playing it because it's the only game I like. It's like, dude, just sit back and take a break from the game and play something else for like a couple of days. You'll come back to the game feeling so much like better. You'll have more fun. And ever since I started following that, that's how I've been treating WoW. Like, this is the longest play sessions of WoW I've ever had in a really long time. Oh hell no, I'm not gonna buy that shit. I'm not gonna support fucking Nintendo. That company is garbage. They're the ones that unleashed the floodgate for $80 games. Screw Nintendo, man. I am not gonna touch that shit. Hell no. I don't like Nintendo anymore. They used to be really cool, like a cool company. They had some cool games, and I'm sure they're still gonna have really cool, fun games. Like the new Zeldas are pretty cool. Like my brother has a Switch. Camp out for 3 months to get a Switch 2 or a Switch 1? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch Nintendo games though, dude. Fuck Nintendo. Actual terrible company. $80 first party titles? Hell no. You're gonna play Mario Kart? So when I say that, I am the kind of person that believes in the $1 1 hour. That's crazy, dude. Switched camping for a Switch 2. Yikes, man. I believe in the 1 hour, $1 metric. If you sell a game for $80, I better get 80 fucking dollars out of that, or 80 hours out of that game. I better, or that game is not worth $80. And I'm gonna be the one to say it. Mario Kart, I don't know if Mario Kart is 80 bucks. I haven't looked at the prices. But if Mario Kart is $80, I will not get 80 hours out of Mario Kart. I will not. There's no way it's already stick drifting. It just came out. There's no way. There's no way. I don't know if where do you see that? On like Reddit? There's no way, dude. I know, I wouldn't buy that. Like, there's no way. It just came out. Like, people had, like... There's no way. See, so 400 for the base model and 500 for the cart, for Mario Kart and the console. Ugh, gross. Your friend bought one. Is his the stick drifting one? I feel bad for your friend because he's gonna be paying $80 per game. He's gonna pay $80 for a new like Donkey Kong game that's like 10 hours of actual gameplay.
AOE incoming.
No way in hell I'm buying a Nintendo product. The only way I would ever consider buying a product is if they're like, okay guys, we're not gonna charge you $80, we're gonna charge 50. If they went back to the $50 price tag for their games, I would support that company. But they're not gonna fucking do that. They're gonna stick with their $80 first party titles, and people are just gonna like I don't know, I haven't played the last Zelda, but I played the first one that came out on the Switch. Like when I was playing it, I thought that was a pretty cool game. I wouldn't have paid $80 for it.
Watch your step.
But it's cool.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, I had a GameCube, I had like a Wii, I had a Nintendo 64 growing up, I had a Super Nintendo.
Watch your
Like I had a lot of Nintendo products. And even back then the games were pretty expensive. But I mean, I was this dumbass kid, so I mean, it's not like I cared about the price. But they were fun games. But nowadays, like now that I'm the one that has to fork out my wallet to pay $80 for a first party game, like hell fucking no. There's only like one exception I would ever make to pay $80 for a game. One exception. That would be like the new Grand Theft Auto. And even then, I wouldn't even cough up $80 for it. I'd probably wait for it to go on sale because I'm already gonna have to wait like a year to play it. Like not like it's gonna come out on consoles. I'm still gonna have to wait to play it because I want to play it on my PC. They're gonna charge like $80 for it. And don't get me in Microsoft too.
Watch your step.
Mortal Kombat? I have no idea. I haven't played a Mortal Kombat game since the old G ones, man.
AOE incoming.
I'm bad at fighting games. Let's throw that out there. I'm bad at fighting games. That's been that genre for some reason just does not work with me. I can do okay on a fighting game. Like don't get me wrong, I could beat the single player, but the moment I have to fight someone else, man, I am just a potato and a half. I missed the Nemesis pack. Whoops. But maybe. Well, this year actually probably not. We're already like what, halfway through the year at this point? Yeah, probably not this year. The Outer Wilds being 80, what is it? Outer Wilds 2 being $80 is a bad sign too. Like Microsoft is going to go down the $80 path, or is going down the $80 path. Like I don't know if you've ever played the what's that game called? I like State of Decay. State of Decay 2 is fun, but it's not a $60 game, right? And I have a feeling they're gonna charge $80 for the third one. Not looking forward to that.
Another outbreak of violence.
They're gonna charge, you know,
Stand up and shut
$80 for the new Fable. Not looking forward to that. You know what it could be too is that Microsoft wants you to go down the Game Pass route. Maybe that's what they're trying to do with their $80 games. They're just like, Nintendo's gonna charge $80, we'll charge $80. We'll just make people get Game Pass instead. You know, Game Pass is a good deal. Like right now, like I think it's like $15. You get like a whole bunch of like, you can play a whole bunch of games for the month. Like that's a pretty decent deal. And if they're gonna start charging $80 for their titles, like it might be a way even more like good deal, assuming they don't up that price too. But I'm not worried about it because the games that I like to play, Like recently, I've been really into like indie games more than like AAA games. Like the new RimWorld DLC coming out next month. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, that's gonna probably be a bit expensive too. Like that, they charge quite a bit for their games. Like I like Paradox games like nowadays. Like everyone's like, Paradox charges a lot for their DLCs. I don't know if you like Paradox games, but like those guys charge a lot. But I really like their games. They're not charging, but they're not also not charging $80 for the game. Ooh, you know what actually sounds kind of fun? Maybe as like an intermission game while we wait for something, or for me to decide on something else to play. Like after we beat Darkest Dungeon 2, maybe we'll play some hardcore Minecraft. That sounds kind of fun. I've never beat hardcore Minecraft. Like I've beat normal Minecraft, but I've never beaten the hardcore mode. That could be fun.
Charging.
You know, oh, I'm gonna get ganked. I heard him. I watched the, I didn't necessarily watch it. I skimmed through like the Xbox show and like the PC Gamer show. To be honest, there was like nothing on there I was really looking forward to. Which Diablo? Be more specific. Which one? Diablo 4 I haven't played, but it's, to me that's not Diablo because it's like an MMO type thing now. But Diablo, I like Diablo 3. Diablo 3 was a lot of fun. Diablo 2 I haven't played since I was in high school. That was fun back then. I don't know how it would be now. I don't know how it holds up. If you're looking for like, there's better games though in that genre. Like Last Epoch, I think it's called. That one's pretty good. If you're looking for a like a more indie one, I don't know, I haven't played it in a while, but when I played it I enjoyed it. It was like what's it called, Grim Dawn or something? Yeah, Grim Dawn. That one's a lot of fun. But like Last Epoch, last time I played it, I really enjoyed it. It's like a action RPG like Diablo. But I haven't played Diablo 4. I don't want to support that game. They changed the way Diablo worked. Like now it's like a mini MMO thing, and I'm just not into it. And I heard it's kind of stinky anyways. Like unless you're specifically like that kind of action RPG, it's fine, but it's kind of I heard it's kind of stinky. I haven't played Diablo. I don't think I've ever actually played Diablo 1. I played Diablo 2 and 3. But 3 is like, I guess if you never played it, it's fun. But it's definitely I think it's probably starting to show its age a bit nowadays. And there's just other better games of that genre nowadays. But yeah, I haven't played Diablo 4. So I mean, my opinion is like, it's definitely not like an educated one. It's based on other people's like reaction to the game and just like videos that I've seen of it. And of course it being like a weird MMO thing. Like for me, Diablo is like Diablo 3. You have your own like town you can go around in and stuff like that. You can have your friends join you if you want to have an online experience, but outside of that, like it's mostly a single player experience. But since they added like the MMO part where like you go out in the world and like see other people and stuff is just not my thing.
Charging. Move.
Like, I want to be able to pull all the mobs in the zone and not have just some random come in and like yoink my mobs. Like, if I want to have people yoink my mobs, I'll play classic WoW.
Charging. Move.
Come on, Bran, you gotta step it up, dude. We're fighting like fucking, we're fighting 3 elites here, dude. You gotta step it up. What kind of games do you like though outside of WoW? Like, what kind of genre you like? Are you like an old man like me and like strategy games? Because that's kind of where like my favorite stuff is like open world RPGs and strategy games. Or like builders and stuff. Or economy games too. I really like economy games. Man, I sound like an old man. I'm not that old. I'm not that old, man. Like, my favorite games are like RimWorld, X4 Foundations. I like pretty much all the Paradox games. You know, Cyberpunk is probably I like Cyberpunk, you know, Elden Ring. I like Cyberpunk more than Witcher, but I like The Witcher. The Witcher was a lot of fun. There's a lot of games I like. I like a lot of games. Oh man, we have one more character after this one. We might not have enough time to run our 5 mask on the Shadow Priest, so maybe I'll save that for tomorrow. That's gonna be a nightmare. I'm definitely gonna need a good night's sleep to do that. I guess, to be honest, like 5 masking isn't hard. The only hard part for me specifically, I don't know if anyone else has this problem. I'm pretty sure it's just me. Is when I get to, at least in Orgrimmar, like Stormwind I think is easy. Like I can do Stormwind on pretty much any character I want without any issues. But for some reason, when I try to 5 mask Orgrimmar on my Shadow Priest, and the moment I get to Rexxar, dude, holy shit, I just, for some reason, maybe it's like the way I built my kit, but Rexxar on my Shadow Priest is a nightmare, and I have not found my strategy to beat him yet. I can beat him on all of my other characters, but my Shadow Priest is just like hard stuck on him. So that'll be something we'll tackle tomorrow. I think I'll just save that for tomorrow. That'll be what we like, one of the last things we do on stream tomorrow. And then Friday will be like, we'll play some Darkest Dungeon on Friday.
Watch your step.
Making rage at that game. I'm actually surprised I haven't raged at Darkest Dungeon. To be honest, like even though there's some like frustrating stuff on that game, I've actually really enjoyed playing it. Like the first one, I was raging. You know, maybe it's the way the gameplay is in the second one that stopped me from like being a rage lord. Because with the first one, like when you recruit people, you start at level 1, and then you have to build them up. That was like the gameplay loop. Like if you died, you lost your character. You have to level up from level 1. And that was really frustrating at a lot of times, because you would like have a really good guy with like some good stats and stuff, and then you would get like Darkest Dungeon where like your character would miss like 3 attacks, or like the enemy would crit every single time, and then you would just die, and you would have to start over, level up a new dude. I had, you know, to be honest, so maybe that was also the kind of the fun, because I had a pretty good pipeline to level people up. Like, I had a witch doctor that never died. And like basically what I would do is I would just have like a group of level 1s, and I would just have my witch doctor carry the group. But the second one, you don't really have to worry about that. It's a lot of fun though. I'm looking forward to playing it. I definitely want to beat it because I never beat the first one. The first one I got to the boss. So the way the first one works is that you fight the boss like 3 or 4 times or something. Like you get like you run through your characters, you get them like a max level or whatever level you can do to drop them in the dungeon, and then you go do the darkest dungeon with them. You beat the boss, and then they don't want to do the dungeon ever again. Like you have to use them for something else, or maybe there was a way to make them use the dungeon again, or they had to get like a certain virtue to use it. But then you would level up a new group, do the dungeon again, and eventually you'd beat the game if you beat the end boss a couple more times. There's a different boss every time. And I never got through it. But the second one, I feel like we can get through. I'm gonna try to get myself to get through it all the way. I don't think I'll get bored before I get through it. But I do want to finish it. But we probably will play that on Friday. That's what I'm gonna shoot for, is playing that on Friday. Because we'll be done with all of our characters tomorrow. At least we should be. Like, at least all the characters that I care about. Like, if I want to do any other ones, I'll just do them on my own time. But Darkest Dungeon on Friday, I think, will be fun.
Watch your step.
Gotta love Brand doing 300k auto attack DPS.
Watch your step. AFK incoming.
Come on, Brand.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. AOE incoming. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Come on, Bran, we just gotta get him down, man. This boss fight, man. Jeez, it just drags on. That's probably the biggest downside of a DPS Bran, is it honestly feels like he drags fights out. Because like all my DPS characters, like obviously my DPS characters are doing way more damage than like Bran. I think my tank and like my tank DPS, like I don't know if it's good or not, to be fair. Like I don't know what's good tank DPS, like single target wise. But I feel like for a tank it's okay. And then Brand, when he doesn't have his dinosaurs out, does like 300k average DPS, somewhere around there. So like total we're doing like 1 million and like some change DPS. And like I don't think that's necessarily too bad, but like at times it honestly feels like the fight drags on too much. Like it genuinely feels like it drags on. That's one thing I would like to see in the next season, like a season update or like next expansion, is they give DPS Bran at least a little more damage. At least a little bit. I think we're done with this character. I'm pretty sure we're done. We'll get on the good old Shadow Priest. Yep, we're done. Cool. Time to play some Shadow Priest. So for the Shadow Priest, the one thing that I need on the Shadow Priest is a pair of pants. That is the last item I need to finish the set. Now, this character, to be honest, has been kind of unlucky. And I have a feeling this character and my evoker are the two characters that are never gonna get their last piece of gear. Like, no matter how hard I try, no matter how many delves I do, these guys will not get their last piece. So one thing that I'm really hoping for is that we open our heroic chest on this character this week. We get our map and we open our chest and I get a pair of pants. I can instantly catalyst them into like the pair of pants I need. I would be so happy if I get that. I won't, but I'll be very happy. So if any of you guys are Blizzard employees, you know, just hop in there real quick, you know, edit the delve loot and give me a pair of pants. That'd be great. Since I'm probably not going to get it tomorrow, we'll be doing 5 masks on this character. And then after we beat their 2 5 masks on this character, I'll probably end up logging over to my evoker. And then we'll do an 8 mask run. I want to try to get an 8 mask run done. Because I think if you do an 8 mask on both Orgrimmar and Stormwind, you get a mount. So I think that'd be kind of cool.
There's treasure close by.
Yep, thanks, Brand. The bopper bot kind of wrecks, so I have to be careful. I am out of buttons already. That's the one thing I need to figure out about Shadow Priest, is what I should use as a filler. Cause oh shit, because the one filler that I would think you'd want to use is Mind Spike, but Mind Spike hits like a wet noodle. At least like with the way I built my character, it hits like a noodle. Ow! Jeez. I mean, obviously you'd want a Mind Spike if you have nothing else to press. Like, I'm not gonna... Like, I'm pretty sure that's what you want to do. But it honestly feels like such a weak ability. At least a lot of time it does. I'm gonna die. I do like Shadow Priest, though. I think Shadow Priest is a lot of fun. Like, out of all like the classes that I'm not good at, I think Shadow Priest is the one I've enjoyed the most. Like, Mage has been honestly a really big surprise. Like, I know I haven't like shared it on stream, but like off stream when I put my Mage, I honestly do have a lot of fun with it. Like, Mage is a pretty cool class. I've never been a good Mage, and I don't think I've ever been a good Shadow Priest either. Like, I think the best Shadow Priest I've had, like the best run out of Shadow Priest I've had, was back in like BFA or whenever they had Surrender to Madness. That might have been a Legion ability. But whenever that was in the game was probably my best run with a Shadow Priest. We don't need to go down that way. Okay. I don't want to use my stupid Void Torrent on this guy, man. He's like 1 HP hero and just will not go down. I don't want to use Void Torrent, man. Come on. There we go. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna grab that. We'll grab all this, and then I'll be a little zealous and grab that.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, why didn't my shadow crashing off? Because it was on cooldown. That was a good little bit of damage. I could play Shadow Priest if I have to. Like, I'm not that bad. I can top DPS and LFR with this character. So I mean, I don't think my build is too bad. I mean, I know it's not really a flex. Like, LFR is easy, but there could be some juicers in LFR. But it's definitely still one of my weaker classes to play. And it could also be my build too. Like, I'm not following any guide or builds or anything like that. I kind of just built it whatever I felt like going. Like, I'm running the Zoth talent because I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. I feel like it gives me a little bit more AoE. And for delves, I don't know if it's very good because there's not really all that many mobs to hit in a delve. But like, I definitely think like if I was doing Mythic Plus with it, it would be kind of crazy.
Watch your step.
I think I'm out of that.
Watch your step.
Fuck.
Watch your step.
Jeez, these guys are beating the crap out of me.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Look around. There's treasure here.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
There we go.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
I think that guy's not going to be able to punch me.
Watch your step.
There we go. There's two more dudes that I missed, and they're not there. So I really hope they're not going to be in the annoying spot. Well, I guess for this variant, it doesn't matter if they're in the annoying spot. Oops. That's what I wanted to do. No, I could have kept it going longer. I didn't pay attention.
Watch your step.
They are in the annoying spot. Why'd that guy evade? I'll just pull you and some of your buddies.
Watch your step.
I am getting wrecked by the fire that I couldn't see.
Watch your step.
Mind spike, mind spike. Yeah, mind spike, dude. It hits like a noodle. It does not hit very hard.
Watch your step.
Like, it must be one of, like, it must be your desperation ability. Like, if you have literally nothing else to press, you have to use it. Like, that's what kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. Oops. It should be kind of, I guess it should be obvious. That is not what I wanted to hit. It's like, that's why I like Echoing Void. I guess it only did 2 million damage, so maybe it's not as good as I think it is. But like, I felt like there, like, it would have been really good. Like, if they were all clumped up and like, they would just, it would do work for me, basically. Again, I don't know if it triggers Psychic Link either. I know Psychic, oops, might have to pay attention. I'm pretty sure Psychic Link is like legitimately one of your main damaging abilities. Like, I'm pretty sure it's one of your only damaging abilities when you're AoEing. So if it works with Psychic Link, like, that seems like it'd be pretty good. But like, I'm not gonna claim it does or it doesn't, because I honestly have never looked it up and I didn't read the tooltip for Psychic Link. So I mean, I have no fucking clue. That's the last dude. We'll grab this guy. I don't even have time to like pop my void form. I do need to get a better opener when it comes to bursting though. That is one thing I do need to do for this class. Is I need to like figure out a good burst for at least for me. Because I mean, I open up with my dots and then I void torrent and then I double void blast. Usually that does pretty good damage, but I feel like I could like, instead of like hard casting a dot, I could shadow crash, void, like throw vampiric or devouring plague on him, double blast, you know, whatever. This is something I have to figure out. Oh, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Or I could just like look up other people playing the class, but you know, I like doing my own. I like it figuring it out on my own. I find that more fun. Oh shoot, guys. Three more delves to go for the night. We're getting the quick ones out of the way. Hey Murgy, welcome back, dude. You guys are very persistent. That's crazy, man. Thanks for, like, you know, even though you guys are kind of weird trolls, I do appreciate you guys checking the stream out though. That's funny. You guys are so persistent. It's crazy. Holy.
and the rubies.
Gruntle.
Stand in them.
Marky's gaming.
Gruntle. Gruntle.
You guys are crazy, man.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, we're gonna get ganked.
Watch your step.
Getting ganked in chat and in game. Oh, here we go.
Doing on my property. Get out.
Aye. If he flamethrowers this, I'm kind of screwed. Okay, now we're good.
Give me a moment.
This game is trolling, dude. I'm getting braces on like every character now.
Impact.
Oh man, this delve.
Watch your
You know, I do like this delve. I think it's like a nice layout and stuff. But some of the variants with like the web spreaders are just so annoying.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Fuck, a shielded brand. Oh my god, the explosive allies. Oh my god. Oh shit, they almost got me. Oh fuck. Oh come on, I'm trying to like get this dude, but I just missed. Oh come on, like wait, there's a gold pile here. Where's the guy that's for this gold pile? Is it him? Ooh, ouch. Dude, I swear, man, I say this every single time I play a character on this server. It is so bizarre to me that on every server that I play on, nobody talks in the Delve chats, right? Nobody. But the moment I hop on this server, people either talk about like Delves or they're just talking about the weirdest crap. This guy's talking about Del Taco and like how he how Del Taco needs to bring back their quesadillas.
Charging.
That guy disappeared. That. There we go. Now I just gotta deal with these assholes. Oh come on, I barely tapped that with the back of my foot and it still spawned a guy. You know, it's not even worth interrupting that if I could just purge it. I don't even know why I waste my cooldown on that. I can just straight up purge it. Now this guy's talking about fries. The same guy that was talking about a chicken quesadilla. Now he's talking about fries. Whoops.
Watch your step.
Oh fuck. I'm taking a lot of damage.
Watch your step.
What the hell are they talking about in this stupid general chat, man? So this person's like, I bought fries from there. They were stone cold when I got home. This guy said, but then they said, to be fair, they don't get paid. And this other person's like, have you tried just yelling at them? And it says no. They don't get paid enough for that. This guy's like, I work retail. I have compassion for these type of people. Oh, I didn't use my map. I fucking forgot to use the goddamn map. They're just talking about yelling at some poor, like this guy's like, I'll just go yell at them. This other person's like, hell no, dude. Like these guys are just talking about the most random shit in this stupid general chat. Like I know you guys can't see it. The only reason why I block chat is because I have people on Real ID that probably don't want their like crap spat out there. Or else I would show it. Yeah, I guess I could show you this guy this real quick. We're almost done though. I think for tonight, what I'll do is I'll just finish these last two delves, and then we'll call it a night. And then tomorrow, we will the thing is, tomorrow might be kind of a weird stream, because all of my other characters are done, right? So this is the only character that I'm pretty sure that needs to be finished tomorrow. So we'll do our 4 delves tomorrow on it, and then we'll do our 2 5-mask runs on it, and then I want to do an 8-mask run on my evoker. So it might be more of like a horrific vision night than a actual delve night. Unless I decide to play my boomkin off stream tonight, and then tomorrow we'll get a vault on the boomkin. Like we'll do it 4 tomorrow, and then we'll get the vault unlocked up for it. But we'll see. The only reason why I would do that is because I've been really enjoying the boomkin, like just playing it in general. Because I mean, I don't really care about getting gear anymore. Like I just kind of want to finish my sets and be done. Like I don't care about maxing out my gear or anything. Sorry guys, I muted to cough real quick.
You intend to idle all day.
We don't need shit in this room. You know, one thing I find really annoying about Shadow Priest though is their set bonus. So their set bonus is kind of cool. Like one of them is like it shoots like a little beam or like a little void dart or whatever. And it's actually kind of like the it's pretty much the exact thing as the Affliction Warlock. So like when you pop your cooldown, it guarantees that it hits you a jackpot. And what that'll do is it'll grant you power infusion and it'll shoot like a little thing, right? But the proc chance of you actually getting it without having to pop that stuff seems so low. And it's the same problem I had on my Affliction Warlock. Because the proc just felt like it almost never went off to do like the multi-dotting UA, which is a shame because like I feel like that should proc more. Like why not? Like I guess I got a proc there because I got power infusion, so of course I complain about it and it actually procs. But it honestly does feel like it does not proc enough. Like maybe, like obviously the reason why it doesn't proc so much is because of the power infusion part of it, because they don't want you to have like PI up constantly. But it kind of sucks because that's kind of the fun of the set. Like that's kind of why you get it, is to get that proc, and it doesn't proc very often unless you pop all your cooldowns. And same thing with the Affliction Lock. It doesn't spread your dots around or it makes your UA do more damage until it procs or until you pop your eyeball. And even then it doesn't proc very much. But whatever. I'm pretty sure PI is a really powerful cooldown, and that's why they don't want it to proc all the time. But I feel like if that was going to be a problem, why would they even give it PI in general? Like, why not just, like, make it something a little different? I'll kick the next one, or not kick it, I'll fear it if it even gets it off. Okay, there we go. Brand's dinosaurs didn't even do anything. To be honest, I should pop my map now so I don't forget it. But I'm gonna be safe and do it once we get closer to the boss, just in case I decide to throw. Because odds are I'll throw. I'll pop it and be like ready to fight the boss, or like get close to the boss. Then we'll like, when we get to the big room, I'll pull like the whole room and die, and then I'll like res and pull the whole room again and die. I'm kind of getting wrecked. There we go. I kind of want to swap back to the void tendrils with the corruption. Like, I think the void tendrils were like proccing what feels like a lot more than the infinite stars is. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Well, that's unfortunate.
Watch your step.
I should not have wasted my mind blasts. Whatever. I'm starting to play like crap. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, it's time to start to play like shit. It's fine. I'll hold off and we'll just do our black hole here in a second. Ow. We're almost there. We got the big room and then we're back at the boss. Or then we're at the boss. We're almost there. We're getting through it. I don't really know what I want to talk about though. I've already ranted about everything I wanted to rant about today. I need to look more into the new RimWorld DLC. That's one thing I am really excited for. I really want to... That game I'm really looking forward to. RimWorld is one of my favorite games. That's gonna be a lot of fun to play. I've never done like a nomad run though. Like I've never had like a colony that I wanted to run around as like a nomads or anything. And that's what that new DLC seems like. You can like build a spaceship and stuff, and like the whole point is to like live in orbit, and then you come in like land and do stuff on the ground and stuff. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I even liked Anomaly. I am curious though to see how they're going to integrate like a DLC like Anomaly in that DLC, because like I'm gonna assume it's gonna be like the other ones where you can start off with the DLC basically already on. So like you would maybe like start on the ground or something with like a ship that's all busted, but like if you go out in space, how are you gonna get invaded by some of the Anomaly monsters? Like, are they just gonna like just float out in space and attack you? Like I can see like the one from like the Thing being an okay one to get attacked by, because that was one of the stuff in the Anomaly pack, is you can have like a monster kind of deal from like the Thing, where it like infect someone, and then you would have to find out who's infected. Like I can see that one working, but like the other ones might not. Like I guess maybe the cube would work. I don't know if you guys have ever played RimWorld like with the Anomaly DLC. Like there's a couple that might work, like the cube and stuff. I don't know. It'll be cool. It's gonna be a cool expansion though. I'm looking forward to playing it. This is a nasty pull. Yeah, this is actually kind of bad. They were so clumped up. There we go.
Interrupt.
So that one would have been a pull. I would think that Void Explosion would do pretty good on. Echoing Void. Yeah, okay, it did okay. It only did 5 million damage. Maybe it would be better in a Mythic Plus. It probably would be better in a Mythic Plus. There's my map. We'll pop that. I don't want to pop anything. Gonna do it the good old slow way. Just whittle his ass down.
Safe from the poison. Hold on to it. Look around.
There we go.
There's treasure here.
So we have to run over here. We have to do this real quick.
Watch your step.
Get the fuck out of that, and then we can go for it.
Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Okay, Bran threw his potions down, so we're good on that front.
Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Holy.
Watch your step.
Let's just renew that. Give him the good old Void Torrent. Hopefully, I really hope I get lucky. If I get a pair of pants from this, I will be so happy. Come on, Blizzard, give me a pair of pants. Please. Give me one thing I want this week.
AOE incoming.
Please, a pair of pants. Please give me a pair of pants.
Nothing old Bran can't get through.
All right, this is it. Do we get a pair of pants? No, we got an offhand with the versatility on it. Whatever. It is what it is. We have 2 more chances if we're gonna do tomorrow with the 5 masks. We'll have 2 more chances for it, or else we'll have to wait till next week. Unfortunately. Whatever. Yeah, after this one, I'm gonna call it a night, guys.
Of violence. Time
Once we get to like the boss, I'll give like a TLDR what we're gonna do tomorrow. But honestly, thank you guys for checking the stream out, though. I appreciate it. This guy's just like chilling, dancing outside the Delph. This one's kind of short too. This one's kind of nice. I just don't like that you have to fight the web spreaders. That's the one thing I don't like. Hey, the guy's just chilling, dancing, man. He's just having a good time. That's the thing about this server. There's some characters on this server, which is like kind of cool. That's like the one thing I think is pretty cool about this server, is that there's people that are just themselves doing their own thing. Because I feel like a lot of servers are just like people like literally just playing the game, which is cool. But people on this server specifically just like they're something. Whether you're talking about like the PvP goobers or like the role players or anything in between. Wow. Okay, we're gonna wait 5 seconds. And go beat up Bran for a second. There we go. That took a minute. So getting all the Nemesis guys out of the way. Getting 2 of them done. Ouch. They hit so hard. Come on, man. I got like nothing to press for this guy. I do really need to figure out like a good way to like fill in the gaps when I don't have Void Torrent. I think that's what makes my like build kind of weak. Is like if I don't have Void Torrent up where I'm like Void Erupt, or not Void Erupting, but what is it? What do they call it? Void Blast or something? Whatever the upgraded Mind Blast is. Like outside of that, no, that was a that was an awful Shadow Crash. That was terrible. But outside of that, my damage is kind of poopy. I'm sure in like an AoE fight, my build will actually be pretty strong. But at least when it comes to Delve AoE pulls, like I can't pull enough for it to be like, or for it to shine kind of deal. But if I brought it into like a Mythic Plus, it'd probably perform pretty okay. Ouch. We could just let Bran and his dinosaurs do all the work for me while I run away. That's kind of handy. He's just chilling by his egg. Or by his hatchery. I think also having better like trinkets would help a lot too. I feel like this character is one of the ones with like the weaker trinkets I have. Like the energy drink is pretty good, and the candle is okay. It gets the job done, but I would like to have something other than the candle.
Charging.
Like if I wanted to spend more time, I could probably make this character pretty strong. But I just maybe season 3 this character will shine if I come back.
Charging.
I'm sure I will though. I have a feeling that the people who are saying we're gonna go like check out the ethereals are like either true, is either true or half true. Like it's probably gonna be something to do with the ethereals. Like we're probably gonna be fighting for the dark heart or whatever it's called. But I don't know if I think we're gonna go check out the ethereal homeworld, because I'm pretty sure their whole thing was that their homeworld was like eaten by like a big void lord, and from what I understand, the void lords are like the most powerful like beings in the lore of the game, and I don't think we would attack a void lord already. Maybe like an avatar of one, or like a shard of one, or something. It's not like the full dude. So if we do end up going to the ethereal world, I don't think we're going to be fighting like a major void lord or anything. If anything, we're probably going to have like a new zone pop up in the War Within, like in the new War Within map. Maybe even like we'll go into like the shard or whatever, like the big crystal thing. I don't think I'm buying like we're gonna go to a whole new planet, but I'd be surprised if we did though. Like I wouldn't be opposed to it at all. I just don't think that's what's gonna happen. I just want void themed like transmogs and stuff. I think that'd be a lot of fun. That's what I really want from it. Like to be honest, I don't really care where we go as long as the transmog looks nice.
Watch your step.
Ooh. I had to make fun of the clone, the bioprint. There we go. Holy, that's a big crit. Nice. I don't think I've had a big one like that on this character yet. Oh no, I think I had like one super massive one, but I don't think that was a... I think that was because I had like a big boost of like had like a damage boost going or something. That's a crazy crit though. Fuck it, we'll pull it.
Frontal.
The boss is like right around the corner, so I don't want to pop, like, I don't want to use Void Eruption or anything. We'll just have to kill it the slow way. There we go. Take a quick little buff. Underlord. All right, let's get this dude down. Oh man, what a day. I'm actually, to be honest, I'm surprised I've lasted this long when it comes to like the stream. I'm so tired.
Watch your step.
And I'm honestly surprised how many of you guys are actually here hanging out. Like, I feel like a lot of my stream has just been me like
Watch your step.
having like random ramblings of just from me like being so like out of it. But I do appreciate you guys have been here hanging out. Like, I honestly appreciate it. We will be like, tomorrow's gonna be kind of a weird little stream. It might be kind of short, but Friday is gonna be we're gonna be playing Darkest Dungeon. So Friday should be a relatively long one.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Incoherent ramblings of a madman.
Watch your step.
Seems like you're up kind of late too, Vodna. Are you you're not staying up just to like watch me?
Watch your step.
I guess maybe you're getting your WoW stuff done, huh? I guess it's not just me. You're doing your WoW thing. We're done though. Holy. Wow, a wand with leech on it. Wow. You should go to bed soon. Well, I'm gonna I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna make some dinner and then I'm gonna chill out for like an hour or two, and I think I'm gonna hit the hay. Like, it's only 7:30 here. Oh, you don't have to work tomorrow. Oh, there you go. That's where it's at, and you get a day off, you get to stay up a little late. Oh, but that's kind of it for me, guys. Today was kind of a shorter stream. Like, it was only almost 4 hours. I mean, I guess that's kind of average. If I would have gotten some sleep, I would go a little later, but I'm just like so out of it, and like I don't really know what I want to talk about. And I feel like if I talk about anything, I'm just gonna be like, it's gonna be just incoherent rambling. But tomorrow is probably going to be a short one. Tomorrow we're going to be doing... so this character has 4 delves left. I might play the Boomkin tomorrow, maybe. But there's nothing I really want to get on the Boomkin left. So maybe I might just like... If I ever want to play it, I might just play that on my own time. We will be doing delves on this character for sure. We'll be doing 2 5 masks on this character. That might be painful to watch because I'm not very good at beating Rexar with this character. That is the one hurdle I have yet to beat. So that might be a little painful. And then we'll be trying out 8 masks on my Evoker. That's going to be like, that's for sure what the plan is. Delves and then some visions. Outside of that, maybe I might like hop on like my mage or something, and we might do something on the mage. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna hop off for the night. So thanks for being here, guys. Vodna, as always, it's amazing to have you around. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. And the rest of you guys, I appreciate you lurkers. It's been really cool that you guys have been checking the stream out. So thank you, guys. Subscribe if you like it. I'm trying to hit 500. What an interesting stream, though. I wonder how many accounts those guys have. But whatever. Have a good night, guys. Talk to you later, Vodna. Have a good